Hello, dear General Assembly of OBESSU. My name is Emma Hovi. Pick up, okay. My name is Emma Hovi. At the moment, I'm working as the Secretary General for Access, together with Alina and Valtal. And I've been doing so for the last 10 months, and I will be doing so until June. But that's not the topic of today. I'm also running for the board of OBESSU for the board elections, and I really much like to contribute to OBESSU in the form of working as a board member of the board. And what I first want to stress out is that, and I think something that you, many of you, or all of you, probably can agree upon with me, is that education, I believe that education is the most essential contributing factor to community development, to change in society. And actually, the major changes that have taken place in society during history, taken place presently, they can in some way be traced back to school student activists, to school student movements, demanding for a society based on mutual respect and equality. And so, with this in mind, it's no wonder that we're here today empowering each other to take action within OBESSU, within our own organizations, and back in our own country. Okay, so as we already stated, OBESSU has a huge potential in influencing on the shaping of society, because OBESSU works within the field of youth and education, which really much contribute to how the society looks like. But as we also heard, as I think we're all aware of, that is the fact that OBESSU is facing challenges, quite good enlightened by the monitoring committee report yesterday. And I really think that now is the time to focus on, or to pay attention on, the basic organizational structures, really, in order for OBESSU to strengthen its position as a stakeholder, as representing the voice of the school student unions. And first of all, I'm really glad that this motion about the fundamental, or the guiding documents of OBESSU got through, and that we're actually, or OBESSU is actually gonna build up a strategy parallel with the work plan. That's one thing that I really think is fundamental for creating a solid foundation for further activists in OBESSU. And I mean, it's a dynamic organization, so you the need of reconsidering and reconstructing is always present, and especially in this kind of troublesome both social and economic situation. And also, I think that OBESSU can no longer afford to let chances of mandate within decision-making processes within the European field of youth and educational policies. We cannot let them. We can't afford to let them slip away. I mean, it's not fair towards the member organizations, the observer organizations. That's something that we really have to keep in mind, and OBESSU has to be the first body consulted, represented when we speak about upper secondary or education in general within Europe, and also maybe beyond Europe. That's maybe something about the external challenges that we face, and also internal strategies, because as we're all aware of that, there are some holes in the network of OBESSU in terms of representativeness, Germany being just one example. And oh no, round up. Okay, so I think we have to find ways of getting the members to feel hey, OBESSU is our organization, our common organization. How do we want to affect OBESSU? How do we want our voice to be heard on the European level. And this is very much what I want to emphasize if I get elected to the board. And as having worked with Secretary General, I think I have quite good preconditions to do that also. And I like to round up with something that is quite clear, but anyway, I want to emphasize is that we, in terms of young people, school student unions' role or place in representative democracy, there won't be anyone like coming to us raising questions on school student rights unless we do it ourselves. And I don't think that anyone else can do it but us, the school student unions. Only a school student union, or only a school student knows what it means to be a school student and what we demand for and what changes we want to see. This is a famous quote of OBESSU. And I thank you for this.